Hello, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how you can make money buying and selling currency coins. So I made the first one in the series. I think it got a positive review. People were appreciative of it, and I certainly have more to offer. So I do want to talk about bullion, I do want to talk about currency coins, I want to talk about stack planning. Now, how can you make money in currency coins? Well, firstly, you've got to buy, right? So if you go to different types of dealers will price it differently. If a dealer's buying 200, 300, 400 of these in Australia, these are Australian 50 cents, they were made 1 year in silver in 1966. If you're buying off a guy like that, he's going to buy for way under spot because they're so common in Australia. So you can rock up and say, well, I want 200 of these. Oh, let's say 50 actually. 50 is probably within the realms of what the average man can afford if he was reaching out and wanted to buy in bulk. It all comes down to your individual skill, and you're not going to get like the really nice ones. You're going to get some not so nice ones. You're going to get dinged ones. You're going to get. It just so happened that I bought a batch of 50. I did buy a lot of stuff. There was a combination of some. These were what left, and I picked them out. You know. So I put this to one side. Nice coin. Pretty awful on that side. Where these coins. So that's one way. You can simply just buy a few in and differentiate, and then you just price it accordingly. Now, are you telling me? Can you honestly tell me as an individual these are worth the same? You can, but that's not how the market sees it. It's not what you think. Or what I think. It's what the market thinks. Now, if the market turns around and said, nope, it's purely a bullion coin, that's it, it's a spot coin, it's no more than that, well, then you've got another trick up your sleeve. You can take it to another market. This is purely a bullion coin in Australia. Is it purely a bullion coin in the UK? No, it's not. So, I'll tell you why it's not. I'll give you another example. So, I've got some threepences. Let's have a look at these ones. There's nothing special about these. Nothing. Run of the mill. Some of them are shinier than others. Now, what about these ones? That wasn't meant to be in there. So I'll put that to one side. These are your nicer coins, you know. And all I've done is I've bought. I'll take the zoom off. Look at that. That is a lovely coin. Can you honestly tell me that that is the same as this pot here? Or you would pay the same? Now, some people will pay the same. They won't pay a premium, full stop. But that's some people. That's only part of the market. It's not the whole market. There's no one price for anything. Like, I can sell Brits one day. Okay, no, I'm not going to talk about Brits. Let's scrap that. I'm not going to talk about that because it's not in the remit of this video. I can sell coins one day, and the next day the price will change, depending on the customer and how much they're buying. So, for example, I bought these in. Let's have a look at these. These are fantastic, by the way. These are really nice coins. That is not going to go for spot. These are not spot coins. The luster is fantastic. You know, let's find a bad one. If I can find a bad one. Now, these I bought off, well, I bought through someone. He set up the trade, and he said something that these have been in this guy's possession for decades, and he just wrapped them up and left them to one side. So let's find a bad one. Okay, that's a bad one, that's a bad one. I say bad, it's relative. These are still relatively good coins, you know, there's no dings, they're well looked after. It's just some have more luster than others. That one's got a ding. That's actually the first ding I've seen from this batch. Now, are you telling me that, all things being equal, say these are the same coins as these, or this is the same coins as that, you would pay the same for both? You wouldn't. You'd want a discount on this, and I'll try and get as much out of this as possible. Now, when you're buying in bulk, you can do that. You literally say, I want everything. I don't want it to be noodled or pre-sorted. I want to buy everything, and I'll give you a fair price for that. And that way, you, like I said in the prior video, you profit load. So you work out a deal that works for the lesser stuff. And then it depends on your network, your skill level, and what you think the fair price is concerning these. Because with currency coins, they tend to go exponential. So you can get some really good old currency coins in, and the price is what someone is willing to pay. I'll give you an example. I bought a random lot of coins. I bought a random lot of coins in. This came in with it. I paid spot for this. 1868, Spanish, un escudo. I don't know what this is worth, but I'd hazard a guess to say 30 to 40. You know, depending on the market and depending on what people want to pay. It's a very old coin, it's very nice. You know, it's got problems. It does have problems, and big problems of that. This is not what you want to see. Nice coin. And even if it turns out I'm not an expert and you get the occasional fake one in, they can be removed. I haven't sold this because I want to get this verified first. And secondly, I kind of like this. I really like the coin. But if I paid its literal weight in silver and it turns out I get one or two of these gems in, I can tenfold my money. I've done it before. I bought a coin that was from Portuguese India. And I think it went for 30, 35 pounds, and I paid about £3 for it. You know, people there are struggling. They're buying and selling silver, and they're struggling. And then you get coins like this, and you can make a lot of money. Now, that's not the reason why I actually enjoy these more than the bullion these days. It's not a monetary thing. It's the fact that this is history. These coins have been through someone's hands, you know. Someone has used these. Someone has used... The German marks might not be the best thing. They might have been commemorative, by the way. Someone has used these coins. So these are probably their example. This is history. This is a unit of value that's been passed down. Yeah, it's been used, it's been passed down, and it's stored wealth. You can't say that about modern currency. You can't say it. Now, there's some tips and tricks I use. There is more. There is some more tips and tricks. So you can turn around, and even if you can't get at a spot play, you can go to a coin dealer and you can say, I want a fair price. I'm willing to buy X amount. I want to sort through your stock though. Can I do that, please? And as long as you're being honest and you're being realistic, they will do that. So I'll give you an example of some coins I recently did that with. I was at a dealer's in just outside Melbourne. That's if I can find them. Where did I put them? So I bought a lot of his bigger stock. Let's put this one here. A lot of his bigger stock. So you have florins. I sat down and I went through the entire lot. And I picked out the best ones. Some of them were super nice. Some of them were nice. Some of them weren't the best, but they had redeeming features. It was enough for me to purchase, you know. So for example, I bought this one off him. Are you seriously going to tell me that it's difficult to pick up a coin like this and move it? It's not. Look at it. It is absolutely fantastic. You know, if someone was into Australian coinage, that would go into someone's collection straight away. I know it would, because it's the first coin I saw and it's gone into my collection. Now, I picked out more, so I had 30 really good coins. or around 30 should I say. These all got picked out. I hand-picked these. I didn't pay anywhere near spot for these. Anywhere near spot whatsoever. I ended up selling these for $4.50 a coin. I think I sold them cheap. I did them at $4.50 to a buyer of mine who he helps me a lot with information. As you can tell from my previous video, I do occasionally make mistakes. Like, I'm good at the valuing. But I paid just over spot for these. The dealer just wanted to give them away. He couldn't give them away. Look at the shimmer. Look at the light on those. Let's turn them over, you know. I'm not trying to deceive anyone. They genuinely are very nice coins. And they're certainly worth a lot more than what I paid for them. So that's trick number 2 you can use. So trick number 1 is you can buy in bulk at a flat rate and separate. Trick number 2 is you can go to a dealer, negotiate a price and pick out the best. So the first one, you've got less control over what you have, and there's less control over the margins you make, or less control over let's call them superstar coins, the superstar coins you can find. Then you got this technique where you can go in and there's more control over the type of money you can make as long as you have a good network and you can pick up great coins. You know, if you're going in, they all look like shit, you're not going to make money, you know, unless you opt for approach number 1. If you go in, you can always make an offer. So I was up in Bundaberg and the guy said, I'll let you have this for spot. And I said, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're awful coins. They were absolutely awful, and they should be going in the melting pot. They should be nowhere near spot. Another thing you can do is you can buy either way, and you can search for key dates. So I've got an example here. I'll just get it out. Now I bought a little swag bag from a dealer, and he just chucked in loads. It was loads of coins. He hadn't even looked through them. He's just like, you can have for X price. Now the price doesn't matter because it's all down to individual negotiation. It's not about me saying how good a trader I am and not wanting to tell you or anything like that. It doesn't matter what I paid, because as an individual, it's down to your individual skill on how much you will pay. Now these are your slightly rarer coins. There's probably a bit more money in them. This one's really worn. It's not fantastic. I think this is one of the rare ones. It's got a lot less mintage, but it's still a relatively high mintage, you know. So you can do that as well. You can go into a shop, or you can buy in bulk, and you can separate, not just on condition, but on rare dates. One last thing you can do is you can simply arbitrage the play. So if you've got a good network, and this involves having a good network, you'll have someone, and I'll give a recent example today. I was talking to a Dutch gentleman, and he's like, I collect this, this, and this. So all I have to do is, knowing full well he can't source them, I just have to find them. You pre-agree some boundaries of what someone's willing to pay, and you go out and you source it prior. You know, there's no problems with expectation. You know, as long as the quality is there and the price is there, it's easy money. It's easy pickings. It's low hanging fruit. So yeah, those are 4 ways that I use to make money in currency silver. Currency silver can be lucrative at times. It's got a complex tax nature. I won't get into that because I could talk for 20 minutes about that. Now tell me what you think. Do you agree with me? Can you think of any other reasons or any other ways that you can potentially make a profit on these? Because they're certainly not just a spot play. They're really not. I always say to people that if you constantly seek out coins that solely rely on spot, it's a pure spot play. It's coins in and coins out when the time comes. That's not helpful. But then that is the approach of a passive investor, whereas an active investor will seek out the opportunities. So yeah, I hope you like this video. It's a bit longer winded. I do hope you appreciate it. If you don't, then tell me why. Tell me why you think I'm wrong. Let's have a discussion, an open-ended discussion, and let's try and hash it out in ways that we can help this community and help individuals improve their financial status. So let's do that. So take care, guys. Bye.